Hi guys, welcome to End Views. In this channel, we're gonna see about rides, food, music, and much more. In this video, we're gonna see about a ride which I did in 2017. And the reason why I'm uploading this video right now after such a long time is because of my friend Mr. Suresh Perumal. We have lost him to COVID last year. So we were all sitting down, the co-riders who did this ride were sitting down and, talking about all this thing. And he always wanted to compile the videos of Leh and share it to people. So unfortunately, he's not here now. So we're compiling the videos and we're trying to do the best what we can. I dedicate this video to Suresh. We call him Dubai Suresh. I call him Dubai Anna. So he is a guy of many talents. He was an engineer in a petrochemical industry in Dubai, thus the name Dubai. And he was a farmer. He was very passionate and he did a lot of farming. And he achieved a lot in farming, bringing up the old traditional rice varieties in Tamil Nadu. And he's such a nice guy. He's such a funny guy, actually. Without him, I don't think the Leh Ladakh ride would have been as much of fun, so much of memories, the guy. Without any further delay, let's get into the video. We did this ride in the middle of August 2017, a month before it really actually starts snowing. So the climate was very pleasant. It wasn't very cold, it wasn't very hot. But it was an amazing time to do the ride, and for if you really want to see the greenery, the nature of Leh Ladakh, Manali, I think mid of August is the time to do. So in this video, what we're here right now in Old Manali. We're going to New Manali to check around what is there and find out if there are some places where we can have a lunch. So we reached Manali the day before this. And as soon as we got down here, it was a very tough ride because by the time we came here, there was a landslide and around 52 people died in the landslide. So it was quite tough, and luckily we just made it in one piece. So this is the Manali's market. So what we're looking here is the Manali's market. So we're just going to find if there is some local foods which we would like to try. This is the Bias River, which origins from Rohtang and it connects to Sutlej. So this river was so cold. When I kept my hand in the water just to feel the temperature of the water, instantly my hand just froze. It was so cold. We could hear the river throughout the day and the night from our room. I personally felt so good listening to the river rumble in the night when you're sleeping. So you constantly keep hearing to that music of the river. So we were just again roaming around in Manali to see if we can buy something. And one more thing in Manali, the sun doesn't set till 7:38, even at times at 8:30. I was very surprised to see sun at 7:30. This was about some 7:38 in the evening. This is the full area till here is the market where you find all small shops, the handicrafts, the coats, a lot of things. It was a nice place to visit. Next day, the morning, we started around 7:38, and the guy in the Himalayan is Dubai Suresh, right in front of me. We were leaving from Manali to Rohtang Pass. So let me tell you about who all did the ride together. We were a group of 10. In that, there was Dakshinamurthy, we call him Major. There was Ratna, we call him Ratty Anna. Then there was Harish Mani, we call him Harish. There was Bopanna, we call him Bopes. Sudarshan Murali, we call him Lamba. Satish Kumar, we call him Satishana. There was Sendil Kumar, we call him Sendil. And then there was Suresh Perumal, we call him Dubai. There was John Peter, we call him John. And then I was there. I'm Naveenan, and they call me the Ghost. We try to avoid the highways as much as we can. So, our team is one of the best teams, and there was absolutely no fight whatsoever in this Leh Ladakh ride. We did from Delhi to Delhi. So, we covered Delhi, Himachal, Manali, and we did Leh Ladakh, and we did a round trip. So, I'll tell you guys interesting adventurous thing we did when we were returning back from Jammu. I'll tell you that in the next coming videos. So here in this ride in Leh Ladakh, basically what happens is like you're exhausted because of the low oxygen over there. You're riding, and especially if you're a rider, you know you can clock at least 100 to 150 kilometers in an hour. But basically what happens in Leh Ladakh is like it is so beautiful that you just let yourself be, and you just forget about yourself, and you just keep riding and riding. You don't calculate about the time, and there is no agenda. You just keep going, and finally when you look at the speedometer, odometer, you just find out that you've done literally the half the distance which you generally do in a ride. So when you're doing a Leh Ladakh, it is always better to have a very understanding and extremely patient guys. You know, when you have a very good chemistry with your brothers who you're riding with. So that is an essential when you're doing a Leh Ladakh ride, because it is very, very, very tiring physically as well as mentally. The guys who I rode with to Leh, I've done a lot of rides with them, quite a lot of rides with them, and I'm so comfortable in calling them my brothers now. They have become my brothers from another mother, so it's like an extended family. I think only the bikers will understand the concept of extended mothers and all the other bikers being a brother to them. So you can see that vibe throughout Leh Ladakh, from starting from Manali. So whenever you stop somewhere, there'll be a lot of bikers who's passing by you. They just wants to know whether you don't even know them, so they just bypasses, and they ask whether you're fine, you have fuel, is there anything they can do for you. So the biking community becomes an extended family. The truck drivers there in Manali are so sensible, and they drive really good. They're very cautious about giving way to the two-wheelers or a car. They just make sure they just stop, they let you go, They're very, very cautious drivers on the mountains, especially. It's so nice to look at the mountains when you're riding. I've done a couple of rides, and the the most I've enjoyed is riding on a hill or a mountain. The hairpin bends, and the thing which I like about riding is, like, every 5 to 10 minutes your scenery just keeps changing, and I feel it's kind of a meditation. Then you If you look at this video right now, there are mountains which are snow capped. So I How many people like to take their bikes and go for a ride if you're not feeling good in your head, or there's something which is disturbing you? Every time I take my bike for a ride, I there is so much of productivity when I come back to work. So I feel like, taking a bike and going for a ride is one kind of a meditation to me. Let me know by commenting if you guys feel the same way if you're on a ride. The roads were fairly decent on the way to Rohtang, but since there is a lot of snow and there's a lot of landslides, you cannot expect the roads to be at the best. But the time when we went, the roads were pretty good. I cannot complain about it. But generally, there is an organization called as the Border Road Association, I guess. I'm not very sure about it. Let me know in the comments if you guys know what BRO means. So they do a really good job. They just there are so we when we went there, there were so many people who are working on the road constantly, trying to make the roads a very accessible roads. So yeah, I think we are halfway through Kartungla, just going there. Look at those beautiful mountains behind the sunlight which is just hitting a part of the mountain. It feels so great. Looking at this video, all the memories are just coming back to me. This is the first time I'm just, looking at the videos after I did this ride, just for compiling. No wonder Suresh and I wanted to, compile all these videos and share it to a club. We all are from the same riding club. We call ourselves as V11. So, and the group which we are riding right now is one of the senior groups, which was there when they started the group. This is the immediate group as soon as they started the club. So a club is a club where we actually avoid a lot of highways. We prefer taking the state highways, and we like a lot of adventure in our rides. And there was not even one ride where we have reached before 3 a.m. and so it is like that. However early we start, and let's say we just go to Krishnagiri, or a ride which you can do in less than 5 hours. We somehow manage to take a route where it keeps going, and the routes are very challenging. We enjoy that. We reached there. There was almost no ride I remember of like going before 2 o'clock, before 1 o'clock. So it was always our time is like 3 o'clock and after that. And look at those mountains. Look at those snow-capped mountains. I just feel like I should just make another ride and go there with the same crew in memory of Suresh. So yeah. So this group, let me tell a little bit of this group. As soon as we reach the destination, so everyone just goes freshen up. However late it is, we just go freshen up, come down. We just sit around and we sing. We start having a couple of drinks. Uh, and our club is very strict when it comes to drinking and driving. We always follow the road rules. Even for a short ride from Chennai to maybe Mahabalipuram, we make sure we wear our helmets and we wear our riding gears. So our club is very strict when it comes to that. And if they find that anyone who's intoxicated while doing the ride, without any courtesy, they just ask them to leave and they will not ride with us anymore. So the club is like that. But as soon as we finish a ride, we just sit down all together, and that is when Suresh comes in and he keeps saying something or the other. The guy, oh my god, I cannot stop smiling when talking about Suresh. Such a good memory of him. I hope he rests in peace. I'm pretty sure he's riding hard in heaven. God, we all miss him a lot. Hope you guys liked the video. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button. Let me know if you guys liked the video in the comment section. Subscribe and click the bell icon. See you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, have fun.